We'd started the day in the pristine city of Stuttgart before heading to the wonderfully cultured capital, Berlin. Now we were back in the Lotus and on our way to Switzerland.
Well, you certainly get noticed in a car like this.
We've got little kiddies passing us and they're all waving and things, it's great. This is a little Formula One, it's Lotus's little F1, it's brilliant!
A pity the same couldn't be said for our sat-nav, which was now broken.
This is just open road, no plan. Let's get down and boogie.
Yeah, but the problem is we might be boogieing in completely the wrong direction.
Well, I'll find out when I'm driving, if I ever do get to drive.
Can I just that was close, man. Can I just point out that he nearly ploughed us into the back of that car with all those girls? I mean, that's just unbelievable. We love your car. We love your car. We love your car. They don't love us, they love the car. Fair enough. That's cool, we don't mind.
Incredibly, in a Lotus you can almost run into the back of someone and they'll thank you for it.
Put your head between your legs and kiss your goodbye.
Now there is just one subtle problem with going that fast.
€45.93. Okay?
So it's just as well we got a reasonably economical sports car then. After our quick pit stop, we were back on the road once more and making the most of the unrestricted autobahns.
Right, I think we need to put our foot down. Move out of the way, son. You know what makes sense. I've got a Lotus, you got an itty-bitty Mercedes now, ain't you?
Now we were really flying, cruising at around 240k, which is about 150 miles per hour. We were covering a mile every 24 seconds, that's 2.5 miles per minute. Consequently, it wasn't long before we ran out of Germany and arrived at the Swiss border, where we had to slow down a bit.
This is Switzerland. We made it. We're in Bern.
Bern is of course the capital of Switzerland, and Mr. Bond came here in the guise of George Lazenby. With many stately sandstone buildings, historical towers and magnificent fountains, Bern is another fantastic stop for the Spy Guide. But no time to lose, we still have to get to Murren. Time to pull a vanishing act.
We've just left Bern, and we're now on our way to the hotel, which is obviously where Bond went skiing. And the sat-nav tells us that it's gonna take us an hour and 2 minutes. An hour and 2 minutes.
That's a lot of traveling time. That's a hell of a lot of traveling time. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Don't be sick, Dave.
Despite the exhaustion, we pushed on, and within the hour we were roaring through the Alps.
We got as far as a hotel in the valley below the mountains. Unfortunately, we have to get a cable car up to the actual resort, and there's no way we can actually get the Lotus up there. So we've now got to find a cable car. The last one goes at 5 to 12.
And it's 11:30.
It's now 11:30 and we haven't found it yet.
It's looking a bit hairy.
You're up. We're in. We have a ticket. Now all we have to do is unload the whole car, get everything out, pack it all back into the bag, and get everything in a cable car.
Which is difficult at the best of times, but we had less than 4 minutes.
Touching clock does not come close.
Oh, absolutely. It didn't get much worse than that. Much worse. See what I mean? My English is
Scarecrow.
I do.
We'd made it with seconds to spare, and as we stared out into the blackness, we couldn't help but wonder whether getting to Murren would be worth all the hassle. Next morning, our question was answered.
Absolutely stunning.
The view that greeted us was truly worthy of the silver screen. This is another location from the film on Her Majesty's Secret Service, but 40 years on, the Shilthorn is still proud of its Bond heritage, with little 007 signs dotted around the cable car stations.
And these are on every cable car.
Cities can be great, but this was a truly breathtaking movie location. So we decided that the Spy Guide may have to spend a little longer than planned here to really explore Murren and Peace Gloria. And of course, remember that you can find out more about the Spy Guide Challenge, featured locations and resorts by visiting us online.